Well, welcome back. The last time that we were together, we started building this muse house that I have up in the image above me. Um, let's take a look at how far we got. I've been thinking for today, one of the major things I want to do is to start parsing out the floor plan, kind of seeing how deep into the lot I want to make the actual house because I have a muse picture for what I want like the back to look like, and it would need a little bit of space, but we'll see how that goes. So when you first walk in, I always really enjoy to have a foyer, and then I think I'm going to make this just like a little hallway off the foyer. I'm not sure yet exactly what I'm going to do with the rest of this, but that's kind of the idea for right there. Uh, as part of the foyer, I would like to have like a powder room. And then I think this space right here is actually going to be the entrance to the stairs. Good morning. How's it going? Let me make an adjustment here. I'm not quite seeing this. Mm-hmm. I can see your chat on the wrong thing. Whoops, don't do that. Okay, now I can see. I have YouTube set as the chat. That's, I guess, not what I wanted to do, but I have a multi stream chat. It didn't have your first message in it, though. That was kind of strange. All right. The stairs. Um, like the set. And I do want to make them 3 wide and then make them curve. Maybe not all the way, maybe just this way. I didn't want that. All right. We turn that so it's going right into our entranceway. Yes, the picture is the inspiration for the build. No, go back. It's dark inside my build. All right. Now I have this house going pretty far to the one side as well, which I might be able to trim down. When we come into this space, I think I want this to be kind of an open concept living room, dining room, kitchen with a door to the little patio. So I think that we can realistically call the stairs the depth of the house for right now. She's got expensive taste. She likes fancy things. Oops. All right. That gives us a little bit of yard to work with later too. I think I'm going to make this a little bit of an office or a study. It might need to be a little bit wider. And then just trying to decide how I want the kitchen to be set up so we can still have these great windows and still some good cabinetry. And I think what I'm going to do is parcel this off again right around here, but make this a half wall. What kind of cabinetry do we want? Simply Park. The counter's so elegant, so wildly upscale. It makes even a meal of humble hot dogs and canned soup taste almost inspired. Yeah, I'll go for it. That goes. So I'm looking for this. So what I'm looking for right here is to do some simple base game cheats just to kind of make this look like a cupboard surrounded refrigerator. And the chill box, or, oh, I don't even know where this came from, but I like it. There's our refrigerator. We need a nice stovetop. That's too tall. About this guy. I kind of like that one. Oh yeah, and then I was doing the situation with the uppers. I don't think I'm going to have it go farther than that per se. But yeah. I was thinking about doing bar stools on the other side. So on this side be the normal countertop, and on the back side of the half wall would be a bar top. Let's get some lighting in there, see what we can see, because right now it's not very much. And then we could do the dining table over in this set, the entrance to the office, and then a little bit of TV seating room. And then maybe right here in the front, we'll do like a Christmas tree and maybe just like a more formal sitting area. Now, I also think that we're going to need an island for in here. Just trying to decide like how deep I want it to go, how much space I want to leave for walking. I think in this little alcove that I've left, I put a trash. And I think I want it to be from this side, they can reach to it. We also need a kitchen sink. We'll do a little bit more fine details here when after we're done parceling out what we want all the areas to look like. I think right now what we want to do is put a couple bar stools across our 2 bar sitting areas. Actually, I think I'm not going to make this a seating area at all. I think it's just going to be an island. I want this other one. Just picking out what of these bar stools I'm interested in. I think this guy is pretty cool. And then in this area, we'll go ahead and put a little dining space. What do we want for the table? I like this round one with the tablecloth. Let's see how that fits with the chairs in. Ooh, crystalline bottom holster. Very elegant. Elegant setup for them. I think on this side we need some big windows too. But I think I also want to have this area feature a stereo. Bring that out just a little bit more. Let's do the stereo catty corner right here. So I'm just trying to decide where I want this table to go. We don't want the mix master station. I think what we want is this gramophone radiogram, or maybe Rock of Ages. The Rock of Ages. This one's kind of nice too. Blast from the glass floor speakers. That's good. All right. Are my stairs gone again? Silly stairs. They're so strange sometimes. Oh, goodness. It probably has something to do with this wall. Let's fix it again. Stairs. Okay. Yeah, I think that was completely my bad. We want the wall to go like that. And then like that. Yeah. And the stairs are still there. Thank you, stairs. We appreciate you. Now, in theory, wouldn't it be nice if you could just do more stairs? They're like, will you stop doing whatever it is you're doing? Okay, I'm going to stop doing whatever it is that I'm doing. Which room needs an elegant light? The dining room? How about this one where the candles are like right up on top of the table? You can feel the heat as you eat dinner. Is that a good one for your... This one's cute. It's got like little hang dangles. They're cute. Quite centered. Okay, for the study office area, I want the doorway to be right in this area. And I'm just going to have it be an open, just a big entrance. Just like that. And then I think I'm going to have the back of the living room kind of facing, like kind of going across this way and facing towards the dining room. Now, automatically, I want this to be like a bay window. I want it to be a big bay window. A big window. That's not a bay window. This guy. And then we can make like a cozy little reading area. Ooh. Let's see, do I want it to curve around one side? That's looking pretty good. And then I can toss some pillows in here. This area needs like a wall sconce. Some little pillows. That's not going quite far enough into the window. I think if I wanted to do what I had in my mind, I'd have to go from here. Let's take a look at that. Oh, it needs to go just one more. Ah! There we go. Just like a little vase of flowers at the windowsill. We might put more clutter there later, but I also want to get a desk going in here, and then probably some chairs for like if someone was going to come and visit your office. So get them a desk. I like this guy. Very sturdy, bulky looking desk. Ooh. Appliances. We're going to go ahead and do a couple bookshelves along the wall. Oh, this bookshelf kind of matchy-match. Are 3 of those going to fit in here pretty cozy? Pretty cozy. Out of this world desktop. Pew. Alright, if we put some little chairs in this area, do we think we're still going to have room to walk? Question mark. Maybe I just want to do one on one side? We did that guy just on the one side. You can still kind of walk over there. All right, and now we need to take a gander at this living situation. I'm having a thought about like a middle of the room here fireplace, which would either want it to be in between here or in between here. And that really depends on which way I want my living room to face. Let's do... Why is this raised? I made a platform. I just want like I want it to be a regular wall. Yeah, just regular. Okay. Now, that's gonna make that kind of cramped. That might be a little bit better. Fireplaces. I also kind of like this one as well. Has, well, I was going to say that it has more than one front to it, but it doesn't. That was a fib. And that is maybe not fancy enough. That guy might be fancy enough. Kind of like that guy. But then in this other side, we won't do one with like an upper part to it because we want to put like a TV so that this can be the living space. We'll find some chairs to put here with this. I like this with a little pattern on it. It's kind of cute. The Christmas tree has a nice central area that it could be in, and then we'll make another little, maybe like a tea sitting area right here. Let's do a little bit mixing and match of these designed ones with some just really basic. I kind of like the yellow pillow. Wow. I'll do a matching coffee table, but on this coffee table we'll put a tea set. We're going to have some tea. That's not what I wanted. Well, here we go. Do I want the just a spot of tea set or the double happiness tea set? Just a spot of tea. None of these are quite the right color though. Okay. I think I'm gonna make this little cubie right here possibly a pantry. So let's get just a closed decorative door. Whoop. And then we'll put some pantry shelves inside here, which they have something just like that. Not having to look too far. In displays, heavy metal, heavy duty shelf. That's not the one that I was thinking. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, this guy's really cute. Let's put this one out here somewhere. Just a placeholder. I was just like, that's cute. We have to put that in our house. What am I looking for? I am, at least not in this area, finding it. It looks a lot like this one, but I think it very specifically says that it's a pantry shelf. Very specific. Other than that, just being like laundry stuff, that's kind of a cute one. Oh, is this the one? Whatever you want cabinet. That's a pretty good one. It's got a little basket full of fresh produce. That's what you put in the pantry, right? They have a lot of like display shelves and stuff. Those are not currently what I need, but I like looking at them with my eyes. A warm juice shelf. Windows, windows, windows. All right, let's work a little bit more on our entrance area. We need to pick out some flooring. We need to pick out some wall colors. We have lights. We want a welcome mat. We always want a welcome mat. We want to give the illusion of being welcoming. We are not welcoming, but we can pretend. Video games is where you can live out your most wild dreams, like being social, without it being completely weird and awkward. Okay. I'm not sure what the space is yet, but we want to close that off. This I might make just into like a little plantery. Plant. Yep. Plants. Like this little guy over here, but with just square. And then you can see from the restroom. Cute little plants. So this is now technically outside. Oop. That's a kind of an ugly color. Boop. Reverse. So I don't like that yet. We want to put something that is a little bit neutral without being super brown or boring. We want it to be warm tones or cool tones. The essence of pastel. Start with that. Oh, it is red. I'll worry about the hallway here in a minute. We need another door. Let's make the same one with those cute little decorative on top for a little bathroom. And then also, the stairway is so dark. Now this particular wall, with the fireplaces, I think I'm going to make stone or brick masonry. I like that. Beautiful. And in the office, let's get a wallpaper. I always really like this guy. I'm doing kind of red tones. Or maybe we could do the same red, but then on just this one wall, the roses. Maybe over here too. So it's a little bit of a mix. Roses and red. Now that I put the red, they don't really go with this this pale green that I put up for the chairs. So maybe what we need is a gray wall. Like, which one of these is supposed to be gray? Don't need pastels, thank you. Alright, go in the completely opposite direction for colors. We'll revisit the wallpaper idea. Maybe with a little bit different tonnage. That's good. Now we're looking a little bit more cohesive. Just having a mental break for a second. All right. We need a rug for this area. Now that we've picked the floor and the walls, kind of see what we're trying to match up with in rug situation. Don't mind that. It's a thought. Kind of like that. Fills up the space really well. And then we could go ahead and put like armoire over here. An armoire This guy's super cute. He doesn't really match the theme. There's always this like open closet. I don't really want it to be open though. This one's kind of cool, just plain black. That one's good too. Just taking some stuff into consideration. Can I make this a little bit more matchy-match? Not really. Bam, 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 bam. A closet and a little table to put keys and purses on, and I want to put a mirror there. I like that for the space. I kind of like that guy. He's cute. Could do a standing one. I want this to be, yes, standing, but a little bit diagonal to the corner. They're like, but you can't do that. You cannot do that. Okay. All right, and then into a powder room, which I don't think we're gonna have be like a full bathroom. I think it really is just gonna be easy peasy powder room, but with a nice big window into this box that's going to eventually have some plants, some life. Some life. Now a bathroom. I like the blue tiles. Work with me here. I want to look at this. We'll have the toilet just a little bit visually cut off from this giant window. They can have the illusion of privacy. Privacy. Some counters. Let's use our same counter style. We might have to change the coloring a little bit, but I'm not sure yet. Already, like, boop, boop. Where are we at? Okay. Just a little powder room. Now we should parcel off a little bit of the upstairs, and I need to make a decision because there's a third story to this house. We need to decide what we need to do here. All right. We don't want anybody to fall and not be able to use the stairs. Leaves kind of a weird space right there. I don't know that I need this wall. So in that sense, I might be able to make this into a bedroom. What is this guy doing? Just being silly over here by himself? Okay. He's just being silly over there by himself. Alright, if the hallway went like this. No. Skadoosh. I'm just not 100% sure how I'm going to parcel that out, but I do think I am going to. This would be a terrible bathroom. What is going on inside my mind is like, this would be just the most awful bathroom, but we could try. And then I always think it's silly, like if I end up making a bathroom that is in the master bedroom, I assume that this is going to be a little bit better bathroom than what is in this like foyer. She just complain and then continue to do what she's doing. I mean, it's still a 3-piece bathroom. It's just very cramped for like a... And then I think what I'm gonna go from here... I'm having different thoughts, because if I make the doorway over here, I could make this into the bathroom, and it would be a little bit bigger, and then this could be just a little closet and some extra space. It's like, what if we went ahead and put this big closet in this space? No, maybe bring it out a little bit. And then, yeah, we end up with a little bit of unused space for right now. Okay. And then with this setup, I was thinking the bed into this little alcove. Some nice little side tables. Let's go ahead and put some cute candles on one of these tables. And this tray is really cute. This is glitching a little bit less. Fix that just a little bit. And then in this little area, we'll do a little bit of a reading area nook, and then we might give them a bit of an office sitting space. And like I said, we can still make this a better bathroom. The better bathroom. And then the bathroom can be at least as fanciful as the one downstairs. Okay. Okay. Oh, I just had a cute little thought in my mind. Let's see if we can make it work. Take one of these cutie cutes. Oh, yes. Very nice, very nice. Oh, I like that a lot. Let's do a surface accent table. Just put that in there. So kind of just hide the glitching that's happening over here. Put some decorations there, and then you cannot even tell. That's a good one to put. How about this guy? Maybe not that color face. What color do I want to make the walls in here? I like that a lot. So I'm just kind of peeking around this room, trying to decide the layout that I'm looking for. I want to do a little desk over here. I think this one's just going to be a writing desk, not a computer desk, which is to say that I'm not going to put a computer on it. It's just going to be the cuteness without it. Is it like a little bit purple? That's cute. Just a tiny hint of purple. Very nice. And maybe a little dresser over here. Still kind of interested in that one. Yeah, it might be this or this guy. That's kind of fun, actually. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Now we need to parcel up some of this other side. And we already decided this was, yeah, how far we're going to go. So right off the bat, I think that we can divide this into like 4, maybe not. Like this area, this can be a big bathroom for multiple bedrooms. And then we could do like boop and boop. It leaves this one kind of the wrong size. What if we bring this guy back one? Bring this guy over one. Now can we have maybe 3 children-sized rooms? And the big bathroom that they can all have to share. And right off the bat, though, these rooms seem like way too deep. Even if we were to build fairly big closets for them, it would be almost too much. But they could just have, some of them could have more bathroom. You can never have too many bathrooms. Okay. And I think we're just going to put some fun colors, and it's going to be 3 kids' bedrooms. Okay. So what if we made this first piece a nursery with a little closet? Alright. Oh, I don't have any flooring happening up here yet. Everywhere deserves flooring. Alright. Inside of the closet, I am going to put some hanging clothing. let's do it in the white and the light gray. And we can give it some, some buffers as well. Some buffer storage. Go into the storage area. We can pick out some stuff to put onto the little hanger, which I like this one. We'll just do this one in a couple different colors. Can't really see that black very much at all. Okay. Let's do like the crib and the changing table in these directions. For the kids. Like this guy is cute. And he matches. And with him, we will use the wooden changing table as soon as I see it with my eyes. There it is. I was just about to say, eyes, you have deceived me. Just taking a look at the choices for the trash can. You'll have the closet going this way for this room. That's what I want. I think I'm gonna make this a room for 2 larger kids age with the bunk beds. I think I want to do it like the bunk bed. This one has like a cute little sitting chair. Okay, I kind of like that guy. We might want to change the wall color just a little bit, but starting where we're starting. One of these will be a desk underneath. Okay, the wallpaper needs to be just a little bit different color. It's a little bit busy, but what do you got now? Okay. This last bedroom, I'm kind of thinking a guest room with its own guest bathroom is kind of a larger section than the other ones were. So we don't necessarily want to make the bathroom bigger than all the other bathrooms, but we'll give them their own space. I don't know if I'm keeping the purple, but I need it to be completed one way or the other. Okay, so a little guest bedroom with a closet that leads into its own private restroom. Yeah, let's put this guy over here. Better. I'm not even streaming to zero. I have 2 viewers. I'll have you know. I'm not alone in this room. Just brag a little bit. I'm not even by myself in here. You don't know me. I mean, do you want to be able to see just like a little bit outside when you're in the shower, right? Maybe not. That's okay. We are making all of these bathrooms pretty similar, but eventually I do want to come in and fill every room with clutter, so they'll have their own little nuances at the end. This one. Just thinking of thoughts. Having thoughts, thinking of thoughts. I think I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Bring this one in a little bit. Wow. Okay. That's something. La, 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 la. Okay, and then we want to do Kashanda shower and bathtub combination. We'll put like, ooh, we got the spooky music going now. Do, 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 do. Kind of like that. It's a little bit on the dark side. Come to the dark side. Just some like storage. Phoenix, one of the things that you'll have to take a look at with me is how to get the CloudBot working. It's supposed to interact and protect from scammers, scammers. Oh, scammers. Let's bring that in just a smidge so that my windows aren't covered. That makes this window covered. That's better. It's better. You know what I didn't leave myself? Staircase. Where am I going to put this other staircase? Let's pretend like this door could be over here. Not completely displeased with that. And we can get into this upper area. Still have no idea what I'm going to put in this upper area yet. Maybe a home gym. We didn't really make ourselves access to the back. We could do that in this area right here. I think the rest of this is going to make sense in a minute. I think it's going to make sense in a minute. This one needs to match up, so we're going to have a door. Okay. Yeah, just like a boop, skinny little door. And then the next one needs to come up all the way until 1. And then this one can come up okay. That's actually 2 away. Okay. From here, let's get our smooth keeper. Or maybe the solution of offense. I'm pretty sure that they can walk through those, and I'm pretty sure that they can take the steps pretty easy. Not that, my friend. This right here. This. Okay. Don't need any roofing in this area. What is this? What are you doing, friend? Go back, go back, go back. That's good. Okay, can I build a pool right here? Here's the question of the day. I don't make a lot of pools in my builds. First of all, let's go down here so we can see. Nope, they're saying can't. What is happening? I don't know. So maybe we want this guy, boop, to come and be a little bit shorter, not within our bay window. But we can come over here and have some stairs to go to a teeny tiny pool area. Maybe a hot tub. Maybe a hot tub would be better. This guy just barely fits on the lot. I do like that. They step right down. They're in their hot tub area. Let's get a little bit of like diagonal grass spot, like right here. Not that one. Beautimous. Just like that. just kind of scrolling through my tree choices. I'm not like super excited about this 3. If we did something like that though. That's pretty cute. Need some outdoor lighting for this area. And I do really like the twinkle lights if I can find a good place to put them where they're attached on the other side. I'm gonna pull it just like that. They're like, we don't do that here. But it is what I want. Alright, fine. You win, game. Let's go back. I think we're gonna have a couple little loungy outdoor seats over here. And maybe that guy. I'm trying to think, what do I want the rest of this patio area to have? So I do. And just this one side is a little bit wider than the other side. What if we had like a cute little eatery? Like that. No, that's gonna block the stairs a little bit. Oasis patio table. I like this one. We could do some bar stools around it. Oh, what? Is it not? I'm confused. Take that back away. What is she looking for? Is this the one? That's better, okay. Like a little breakfast eatery. Enjoy your view of this rock. Cool. I don't even know yet. Like, I want this to be like a cozy area that you could hang out in, but at the same time, maybe this needs to come down and we need stairs. I'm gonna get rid of no. Whoa, no. Okay. Back to what we were doing. No. Okay. So then on this side, go back over here a little bit and we can put a little barbecue. Barbecue. And maybe we could do like a little chess table. What chair do we want to use? I just like really want it to look like I would want to sit there, like it's comfortable. That's interesting. It's like logs. Bum, bum, bum. Here's what I'm looking for. Beautimus. And a telescope. Oops. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's do a little bit of a carpet to come out onto. What do we want it to look like? I think I like that guy. All right, except for the third story, we have parceled out what we want the house layout to be. Put down some furniture, did a look for walls and floor. I think that is going to be all for today's clip. When we come back, we will go ahead and just like fill this house with clutters and decorations, wall paintings, and we'll have to figure out something fun to do. Maybe a game room, maybe a gym up here on this third floor. And I hope that you will join me and see what all comes to be in this mused house. Thank you for watching. I hope that you will like and